Bill, you couldn't have been thrilled with the way you started the game. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, we didn't, give them credit. They made some shots. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Mitchell stepped out and made a three, and I can't remember who else made the other three to start. But we didn't guard. We really didn't guard basically the whole game like I thought we could. I thought we kind of got in a little bit of a groove defensively there in the first half after we got down 9, and then we actually closed the half pretty well, and then started the second half scoring easy, and then we quit guarding, and then we finished pretty strong. But Oklahoma State, they're so beat up, and then with Griffin getting nicked up and playing through foul trouble, I thought they hung in there pretty good.
A little bit of an OU hangover?
You know what? Yeah, probably. I think we played a little tired. The thing about it is our guys, I think we play better when they're nervous about it. And I think tonight, although we had every reason to be because OSU beat us the first time, but tonight I think that they kind of had an inner confidence, which is good, and thought that we would be okay the whole game, which it ended up being that way. But I don't think we had the intensity levels what we had in Norman.
Landon continues to play pretty well for you.
I thought he did well again. I mean, he's getting double-figure rebounds just about every game, and he scored inside some today, made his free throws. I thought he played good. We're not going to look great when Perry doesn't produce in the first half. Of course, he had a bad half, and the second half he's a lot better. And so for us to be up 13 and Perry to have 2 or 4 points, whatever it was, I think was pretty good for us. But our bench was okay. Everybody was just okay. It was nothing exceptional, though.
Have you noticed if Landon has done anything different in his preparation since his hot streak?
No. You guys look into talk about stuff like that. His preparation, no. It's the same Landon that's always been. Maybe he's doing something different on his own. I don't have any idea, but I think he's just so much more confident. Confidence is such a huge part of it.
Will he eventually make some of those jumpers or mid-range? Or?
I don't know. What did he take, one tonight? Yeah, I don't. It's not a great shot for us unless it's late clock, probably. But he makes them in practice. But that's probably not the best look for our team. If it's going to be a great possession, that's probably not what we're going to play to. But I'm okay with him taking it after we kind of given ourselves a chance to maybe move the ball and score other ways. But it wasn't a bad shot. It was just one that just didn't go in.
Brandon seems to be making a habit of hitting half-ending threes. What did you think about his game? He had 5 rebounds off the bench.
Yeah, I think Brandon played pretty well. I really do. Defensively, he made a couple of blunders but for the most part, I thought he played well. And when we're behind and don't really have much going, and he steps up, makes a couple of shots, and it certainly gives us momentum. So yeah, I thought he did a nice job.
You mentioned the first time that you played Oklahoma State. So what do you feel like was the difference between tonight and Stillwater?
Well, playing home and away, a big difference was Juwan Evans didn't play. He's good, and he totally controlled that game. I don't think that we were great tonight, but we were certainly a heck of a lot better than we were in Stillwater. We shot a good percentage, and they had 7 different guys make threes, against us the first time, and in this game I'm looking right here, they had 4. So it's just they probably didn't play quite as well, and we certainly played quite a bit better.
I think you said, in shoot-around you saw that Wayne was going to play well. What did you see from him before the game?
Well, I could just tell his shot was on, and he was shooting it with confidence, and he had a pretty good focus. So I thought he would play well. He had a chance, I think, to have a better line than what he actually did. But he did some good things, and and certainly, you know, we end up rebounding the ball really well, even though it wasn't a big advantage at halftime. But we did some good things offensively. I just didn't think our intensity level defensively was what it needs to be.
Franco's 6 assists, no turnovers. Seems like he had a pretty good feel of the game. What did you see him?
I thought Frank was really good. I thought Wayne was really good. I thought Devontae played really well, and I thought Brandon Green was solid. So offensively, our perimeter was pretty good. Interior-wise, Landon played good, and I think everybody else just kind of pieced it together. You know, Perry got going a little bit the second half, but you know, I'm not going to look and say anything negative of that we didn't play well. I just didn't think we made them. You know, they're playing without Evans, and they have 8 turnovers in our building. You know, that means we weren't really creating, you know, much energy or activity defensively, I think.
Anything else?
Starting Saturday, you've got 3 road games in 10 days, including, and then also the Texas Tech game. Can you just talk about the challenge of Manhattan, that stretch where you have those tough road games?
Yeah, and of course in Manhattan for us is probably as tough a road game as we'll have. You know, they always play well against us, it seems like, and certainly it'll be a rivalry game, and we got to play a lot tougher than we did the first time we played them because they controlled the competitive plays, I thought, for the most part. But you know, the one good thing is, you know, it's been a pretty good week for us. I mean, you look at West Virginia on Tuesday, OU Saturday, and tonight, Oklahoma State tonight. It's been a pretty good week, but it also takes some energy and focus to have those weeks. So I'm glad that we played on Monday, and I'm glad we got, you know, take tomorrow off, and then we'll decide what we need to do on Wednesday. Probably won't be much, and then really start preparing for them on Thursday, which is the way we usually do it. We usually spend 2 days on opponent preparation.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, guys. Thank you.